It's your boy Bobby Crillz, and right now you're tuned into the Heart of the City podcast, episode number 4. And today I have a very special guest with me. I got somebody that's been training in the underground, somebody that's been fighting, doing everything he can to make his pro debut, and now the time is here. He got his first fight August 5th. He's representing for all the Latinos, the Puerto Ricans in the world right now. I got my man Elvis, Cutthroat, Lebron. What's good, baby? How you feeling, baby?
I'm good.
Salud. I know you got your water. It's championship. I got the Henny and Red Bull. You know what I mean? I wanted to sit down with you, talk about your feelings, talk about some things that you got going on. Talk about this real quick before we get into anything like that.
This right here, I just won this last month. It's been exactly 24 days.
24 days since you won the belt?
30 days. Exactly a month since I won the belt, and then I got called like 4 days after to make my pro debut in PFL.
Okay.
And I just took that shit right away.
So let me ask you a question about this belt. Was that like a monumental moment for you?
Oh yeah, it was definitely.
So that was in the amateur circuit, right?
It was in the amateur, yes. It was something I really worked hard for a long time. You know, I lived in Puerto Rico and I came out here to train and fight, but you know, I had a couple setbacks, and then once I started getting my career going, I just got this in exactly a year. Achieved my first goal.
That's pretty determined, bro. Yeah. That's determination right there. Shout out to that.
Word
I mean, you let me see this thing, bro. You let me hold it. I always wanted to hold one of these things, and now that I actually got this shit in my hands, it's heavy duty shit right here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's how I felt when they put it on me, man. I
mean, if I was to put this on, it'd probably weigh me down a little bit. You know what I mean?
It's kind of heavy.
Nah, congratulations on that, man. That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Appreciate it.
All right, so to get into it, let's get started. What's your heritage? What are you?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican, 100%?
Yeah, 100% Puerto Rican.
Dad, Puerto Rican, mom, Puerto Rican?
Yeah, well, I don't know about my dad. I don't even know him.
I got a similar story too, but
it's all good.
I know my father, but yeah. Let me stop playing before you see that shit.
Nah, but I'm straight up Puerto Rican, man. It's just a little born
That's
and
what's
raised
up.
over
That's
there.
what's up. All right, so you were born in Puerto Rico?
Born and raised. Yeah.
What part?
San Sebastián.
San
I was born in
Sebastián.
Aguadilla and raised in San Sebastián.
Okay, I like Aguadilla. Crash boat. Most beautiful
Crash
beach in the world.
boat. Oh, man.
Love that shit.
Jumping off that bridge is the best thing.
You know, one time I went over there, I couldn't even get all the way down that shit. Because I got sick, bro.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
But the currents are kind of crazy sometimes.
Yeah, my kids love that shit. You took them to Crash boat?
Crash boat, yeah.
Crash boat is lit.
Yeah, I like surfing too. We used to go surfing in Rico and stuff.
Is that like a thing y'all do out there?
Yeah, it's a thing we do. We got good waves over there, man.
Yeah, I know this because I've been to Puerto Rico so many times, right? All over the island. And the culture is definitely different. Like the things that you guys do for fun, the nightlife, all that shit. Yeah. It's not like Jersey and New York. Jersey and New York is like fast, hustle, bustle. Every time I go to Puerto Rico, it's like everybody's calm. Yeah,
the time slows down.
Oh, absolutely.
Days last.
I gotta put this out there, man. Every time I go there, I get frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. Because in my head, I'm moving so fast. Man.
Oh, yeah.
So it took me like 45 minutes to get a tripleta, whatever, the sandwich. Yeah. That shit drove me crazy, bro. Yeah. I'm sitting there, like, the people are talking to each other, and I'm just like, yo, y'all don't see me sitting here waiting for my sandwich?
They take their time.
They really do take their time.
Yeah, it's an island life.
That's something I gotta work on. Bro,
because
I realized that outside of, like, the tri-state area, we're pretty... I mean, they're pretty nice. Everybody's nice, but over here, we're like really mean. We're scumbags.
Yeah, especially driving, man.
So how was that culture shock coming from Puerto Rico to
the first thing I noticed was the driving, man.
We're assholes.
Yeah, everybody's an asshole in Jersey, man. And then I have to be one now. I'm always angry when I'm driving and shit.
Just don't take it personal.
Yeah, you don't take it personal. You learn. But at first, it's like, yo, what? What's going on with this people?
Everybody's angry.
Yeah, bro.
But I think we're happy in that state, so it's a little weird.
Yeah. You get used to it. Yeah. But that was the first thing that hit me that I noticed. Also, everybody's kind of distant. And as opposed to Puerto Rico, everybody bro, Christmas lasts. Halloween ends, it's Christmas.
Oh, y'all start.
Yeah, it's just Christmas. And then we have Christmas till like 20 days after Christmas ends.
So we got 3 Kings.
We got 3 Kings. And then we got all this other shit. So
there's like a festival over there around that time too, right?
Bro, there's literally festivals. At least 6 every month.
Jesus.
Every town is going to have a festival.
Speaking of which, did you see that Bad Bunny shit?
Oh, yeah, the concert was crazy.
He had every plaza.
Yeah, every plaza.
Live.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Yo, shout out to Bad Bunny, man. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of reggaeton and stuff like that.
I am.
But he's like the biggest star in the world right now. You gotta give him that.
He be moved, bro. He be popping.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So you're from Puerto Rico, born in Aguadilla. Any particular hospital? You remember the hospital? No.
Hospital.
Yeah, that's right. It's a little different over there. Yeah. All right, so you're born in Puerto Rico, raised in San Sebastián. How were you over there, like, during your high school years? Who were you in high school? Were you like a...
Well,
How was high school over there, by the way?
So high school was awesome, but I got kicked out of high school.
Did you?
I still hung around. You know, like I was working. I got kicked out of school for fighting and shit.
Okay, so you were a fighter.
I was like a crazy punk rocker kid.
Okay.
I used to skate. I used to fight, and then I got kicked out of high school. But I always worked, and I used to hang around school.
When did you get kicked out of high school? What year?
10th, I believe. Yeah, it was starting high school pretty much. But then after that, I just had to work. I had to take care of my shit.
Yeah, reality hit.
Yeah, reality hit, man. So then you have to hustle, you have to grind, and you know what you gotta do.
Did you stay in touch with people like that, or did you just kind of put your head down and get back to work?
No, I kept in touch with people for a while, but eventually, it's just kind of
life. You kind of separated.
Yeah, I kind of did my own thing. Like I matured early, man, and yeah, that's how it was.
All right.
Yeah.
So high school was kind of like a rocky point for you, trying to figure out who you were. What you got going on.
It was and it wasn't. I was just like, I got kicked out, and my family just went like, my grandfather, he was like, well, you're going to work.
Yeah, if you're not going to go to school, you got to go work.
You got to go work, man. And that's how it was. He just put me straight to work.
What was your first job?
It was agriculture. It was chopping tall grass with a machete.
Jesus. In that heat over there?
In that heat over there, man.
God, what town?
Oh, bro, I was in Southern.
Jesus Christ.
It was like someone, and it was just that. And then I was like, what, 14, 15?
Just chopping shit with machetes.
$6 an hour, and you do your 8 jobs, but you're making the money, and you see that, 14, you're making the money.
Yeah.
And by like 15, 16, I already had a place, I had a car, I had my shit going.
Oh, so you was smart. You wasn't you wasn't young with
I was an airhead.
Yeah, you knew what to do with your money.
Exactly, yeah.
So you said at 16 you had an apartment, you had a car, you had all that already?
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Shit, at 16 when I had a job.
My mom, she whatever reason, she had to come out here and live with the guy who was my stepdad at the time. We had a really bad, my childhood coming up.
Yeah.
He made that very difficult. And so she was out here, and I was just over there. I was staying with my grandfather at first, but eventually I moved out, and it all worked out for the better, I guess.
Yeah. So when did you decide to come over here?
So I decided to come out here about 6 years ago. It was 6 years ago. It was I had a fight in Puerto Rico, and I didn't go as planned.
Like a street fight or a pro
a
sanctioned
fight.
Okay.
Yeah. And I didn't go as planned. So after that, I was just like, I need better training. I need to, get something like more, because there wasn't a lot of people who really do this in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So out here, it wants better training. The wrestling out here is just incredible.
Yeah, the ground
work. Yeah, and that's something that is just so important for MMA, especially. Like I'm originally a striker, but then, when I went with grapplers, it was like, oh shit, wait.
You learned a whole new method of fighting.
So now I'm getting better. I started getting better at the grappling over there. I did catch wrestling for a while.
Okay.
So catch wrestling it's like kind of like ugly jiu-jitsu, I say.
Yeah, ugly jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it's like, so they put it like, I don't mean to.
I know it's a term.
It's like, well,
no disrespect.
Yeah. No. It's like, if it doesn't bend that way, bend it that way. And see what happens. Always do damage. ADD,
this is like Cobra Kai. Strike first, strike hard.
Like they're going to put the elbow in your eye socket and she's like they're going to put their elbow in your eye socket. Oh, man, yeah. No, it's brutal.
That's
so that's how I started doing grappling. I was like 16, 17. And then about 6 years ago, I moved out here. I started doing jiu-jitsu. I'm a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm about to become a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Okay. I'm getting better in my wrestling, my boxing, everything. I've been just working.
I actually have somebody I want to introduce you to. One of my best friends. He was an All-American wrestler. He wrestled in Division I. In college.
Shit.
He's a beast. He still trains right now. He still coaches. He coaches out of Bergen Catholic. Shout out to J.I. He does hip-hop too.
Hey, man.
But Bergen Catholic's probably one of the most nationally recognized wrestling programs in the country. Dude's a beast. I definitely want to introduce you to him.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys could definitely talk, and he'll fuck with you all day. If you guys want to talk wrestling and fighting this shit, he'll talk to you for 7 hours about this shit.
Word.
All right, so how did you get into the pro circuit? How did you get into the pro MMA stuff? Like, how did you figure out that that's the kind of the route you wanted to take? I know.
So
you had the fight in Puerto Rico that you said you kind of realized you needed training, but what gave you that idea?
So it all really started out when I really didn't know what to do. I always wanted to be some sort of like sports like athlete, but I really didn't know what. And then when I started doing my MMA, when I started doing it at 16, and I started to fall in love with at least having a purpose, like not just like I wake up, go to work, whatever. Like now I have a purpose, I have something to look forward to, So, but then things got a little bit messy, and then when I really decided to take it seriously was when I turned 18. When I turned 18, so I was a time period when I was like 16, 17, 18. I was not doing good things, I wasn't really training as hard as I should have. I was training every here and there, but I was just out doing whatever.
Being young and dumb.
Yeah. Then at 18, I got locked up.
Okay.
And then a couple things piled up, and then where they locked us up was what they called us. We were free running in our federal school.
You mean like
a school, like it was like a abandoned school.
Free running,
like they
make the YouTube videos.
Yeah, we weren't that good.
Okay,
but we was just jumping off the roofs and whatever and doing graffiti and shit. And then they stopped us. They caught my boy first, and they even put guns in our heads and everything.
Over that?
Yeah, over that. But they already had some sort of beef with us. We had a history.
You got terrorizing shit.
Yeah, and but the thing was that what they did, they didn't get anything off on us, and we didn't have weapons. Yeah. So a lot of people saw them put the guns in our faces.
So you kind of.
So after this happened, it's a long story. As soon as the case was done, and I was blessed by God because nothing happened. All they paid was pay a fine. They said it was a mistaken identity, whatever.
Yeah.
And so after that happened, I was just like, bro, I gotta do something, and I just went in straight training. Straight training. Yep. Ever since then. So
you just gravitated to the fighting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Was there like an aggression there growing up?
Oh yeah.
Were you an aggressive kid?
I was.
You said punk rock, and that's kind of aggressive.
Yeah. I was an aggressive kid, but I was also like. I knew who to be aggressive. I knew who to do it. Like,
you know how to control yourself.
I know how to control it. Yeah, it's not like I'm just sporadic. Like this asshole. But
because I know some fighters are just they're just angry.
Well, I have it, but I'm able to use it when I need it.
That's good. Then you got to switch. You can just be like, all right, it's time to turn on.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Anybody ever test you like outside? Like, cause now that you're,
facts, man. Like, dude, you would think that people see these ears and they go.
The cauliflower ears are a dead giveaway. Like,
that's a dead giveaway.
Let me say, hold on before you say anything. Y'all motherfuckers out there who think y'all tough, man. Let me say something. You see somebody at a bar, he got cauliflower ear. Leave that motherfucker alone, bro. Because that's not gonna end well for you. Word. He's not gonna stop. I promise you, he's not gonna stop. It's going to take 7, 8 cops to get this motherfucker off you. I promise you. My best friend is a wrestler, bro. Word. You know what I mean? They got a different mentality. Leave them alone, bro. Yeah. If they tell you, they're going to tell you, too, before they even do anything to you. They're going to be like, yo, walk away, bro. You don't want this problem. Yeah. But, there's always that drunk guy that think that they can test you.
No, bro, not even drunk. That's the thing. Like, there's people that... not anymore, but I was working this job. I worked this job for 4 years, 5 years. And that job... it was like they will hire everybody straight out of prison. They will hire them.
So you had a bunch of tough guys in there.
Yeah, they come out here and they're like, "Yo, yeah, I used to fucking get right in prison." And they would come out. I bet I could take you in a fight, especially this one case. I was like, I looked at him, I'm like, "You probably can." I told him, "You probably can." Yeah, okay, cool. Next day, he was like, "Yo, I know for a fact I could take you." It was like 3, 4 days, like a week went by, bro. Every day, bro. And then one day, he got me pissed off. And I pull up to work, and I saw him in the parking lot, and I went up to him, I'm like, yo, you think you can take me today? And he gets up, he's like, yo, I don't give a fuck. Before he finished the word, I head kicked him. It's just like, you kicked him? No, I head kicked him.
In the face?
Yeah, I just dropped him to the floor, laid him on the floor, and I was just there like, bro, fucking told you.
That is the most disrespectful shit ever, to get kicked in the head, bro.
And I was just, it was... He called me in a bad moment.
Because you brought it to him, yo. He was testing you all week, though.
Yeah. And then he called me in that bad moment, and I was just like, the first thing I see is this guy. I'm like, yo,
he's wearing it today.
I'm coming up to you today. Let's see what's up.
He's wearing it today. That's funny. So was there anybody on your journey that you met that kind of gave you the idea to get into it, inspired you to do it?
Oh, yeah. Jesus Colon, G. He was when I was a kid, like I told you, I was in bad steps and all. Yeah. A lot of people kind of pushed me.
They wrote you off.
Yeah, but he always opened his doors to me, man.
Where's he from? Puerto Rico?
He's from Puerto Rico. Yeah, he's still down there. He's like, his son is my brother. Like,
you still talk to him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout him out one more time.
Yeah, Jesus Colon, bro. You know I love you, man, and my brother Joyo. I love you guys. Shout out to you guys.
That's
yeah,
dope.
And he was the first one. You know, he started teaching me how to do these little things, and like I was young and dumb, like you said earlier. But it was like I would go down to his house. I had something to look forward to. That's why I started training.
Yeah.
He would, we would train, and he would cook us food after, and he would give us good advice. And then it was in a time where I needed that. You know, I didn't have that.
Yeah.
All I had people around me was like, yo, let's do this, let's do that.
You had a lot of negativity.
Yeah, and also I would hang out with older people. You know, like people my age was studying, but I had to hang out with older people.
You were already outside.
Yeah, and the people I was with, they were not really good. You know.
Yeah.
And once I started, he would tell me straight up, bro, you keep going like this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I'm giving you a way. Listen, you don't have to do it their way. You can do it this way. Maybe eventually you will get somewhere. Here we are, man. You know?
That's dope.
Times change, man. It's just crazy.
Salute to that, man.
Yeah, word.
That's what's up. So you've been training for a while. You've been here for about 6 years. Where do you train out of?
Oh.
I know off camera we had a conversation. I know one.
Yeah, so I train out of mainly Dante Rivera, BJJ. Shout out to Dante. Shout out to Coach Ash, all the team. Love you guys. And also Lionheart MMA in South Amboy.
Lionheart.
Yeah, I'm also coach there on Tuesdays. So
shout out to Lionheart. I know Ash, right?
Yeah, Coach Ash.
I know Ash. He used to be at the Robert Wood Johnson Fitness Center over here in Old Bridge. I used to work there, and I think I got him a membership because he was a business owner. Okay. So he used to come through with all the fighters and shit like that. That's how I met all those guys.
Word.
But they've been doing it for a while.
Oh, yeah.
That's a tough team right there.
Oh, that is a tough team.
So if those guys are training
they're all undefeated mostly, man.
Yeah, if them guys are training you, I know for sure.
Yeah. They're fighting also in CFFC on August 28th, if I'm not mistaken, or the 26th.
Where's that at?
That's going to be in Philly, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
3300. Shout out to the team. They got this, though.
Yeah, I'm not.
They got this.
Don't fuck with none of those dudes. They'll beat the shit out of you. I've seen it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've seen
Facts.
Those tough motherfuckers.
Yeah, bro. I just came from a sparring session.
Yeah.
We always being.
So you said, today was your last day of camp, right?
Yeah, today was my last day of camp. Yeah.
How long is camp normally? Like if you're gonna be training for?
So it's like 2 months, 3 months. Usually.
So how intense is that?
Oh, we're going in.
Yeah.
What
does like a normal day of camp or practice consist of? Like,
so for me, if I'm working, like currently I'm not working, so I would wake up a little later, like around 8. Yeah. But if I'm working, I'll wake up around 5:30.
Just to get to the gym?
No, so at 5:30 I'll do my conditioning.
Okay.
So I'll do like my calisthenics. Start with the calisthenics. I'll do my push pull squat sets, and then I'll do some kettlebell work. And then I'll either go run like 3-4 miles or go in the bike 3-4 miles, or I'll do like 20 sprints. Yeah. I'll switch it up, Some days I'll do
just to shock your body, right?
Yeah. So it's constantly keeping the legs moving after you're tired. Yeah. So then during the day I'll go to work, whatever I gotta do. And around 6 I leave to Dante's, which is an hour from where I live. Yeah. So I drive an hour over there. I get there around 7.
So where are you staying at now?
I live in Port Reading.
Port Reading?
Yeah, I'm living on Port Reading right now. I've been there for about 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice spot, so I don't want
to... I like Port Reading.
Yeah, Port Reading is quiet. I like quiet.
Yeah. That's Woodbridge Township is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Damn, so you drive all the way to Freehold?
To Freehold, yeah.
Wow.
And then we do jiu-jitsu.
How often?
4 or 5 times a week, and then the other days...
Damn, with these gas prices? Damn, that's tough.
Part of the sacrifice.
That's tough, man.
Part of the sacrifice. It is what it is.
All right, so
it will come back.
That's a good segue into what we're going to get into now. You're making your pro debut August 5th.
Yes, sir.
Madison Square fucking Garden.
Yeah, PFL.
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
bro.
I know. That is crazy.
That's deep, bro. Like, I don't know if you guys feel that shit, but like, that's the Mecca right there, man. That's a big fucking deal. How do you feel about that, man?
I feel excited, man. I just feel blessed. There's no other way I can put it, man. It literally is a blessing.
Who's your opponent? Do you know much about him?
Yeah,
I'm sure you know.
I don't know much about him. He has pretty good jiu-jitsu and pretty good striking. He's from somewhere around Tennessee, I believe. He's a regular 1-0. He was also undefeated as an amateur. We have around the same experience. Yeah. He just has that one pro fight over me.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, I feel like Seeing his fights, he's somebody who hasn't been in deep waters, so I'm just gonna take him to deep waters.
Oh, I love that shit. Right Talk that shit right there.
No, that's all I'm saying.
That was good. It was humble, but it was But it was like, all right.
Yeah, I'm not much of a shit talker.
Don't get it fucked up. I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Nah, that's dope. So how do you plan? I can't even talk about that really because I'm like, you know what? He's got his fights. But then again, this is airing after. Yeah. Or no, this will be airing before the fight. So I don't want to give away strategy or anything like that. So you're professionally fighting for what circuit?
PFL, Professional Fighting League. Yeah, like shout out to them. They gave me this opportunity, and I'm here to take it, man. It's my time.
Now, since those gas prices are so expensive, does this become a paid thing? This is a career now?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
Do you have like an agent and stuff like that?
I have a manager. Yeah, Frankie Perez. He's the owner of Dead Serious, which is where I have the belt at. Yeah, so
now that it's a business move. It's a business
move now. It's serious.
Does that part of it like intimidate you at all, or?
Oh no, it's what I've been working on for it's what I've been wanting forever.
Yeah.
It's like you can't be a dog chasing a car and then catch the car and not know what to do with it.
Yeah, so you've been prepared.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
they say, luck happens when you're prepared and opportunity strikes.
Exactly, yes.
And that's probably runs true in your situation here.
Yeah.
So you've been preparing for so long to get this opportunity of a fucking lifetime in Madison Square Garden.
Yes, sir.
Do you know how many people are expected to be there?
I don't know, but I'm expecting a lot in my mind.
Okay. You have a lot of support coming?
I have a lot of support coming, but also like we're after the main card.
Okay.
So that's gonna be packed.
Oh, it's gonna be jam packed.
Yeah,
that's gonna be jam packed.
Yeah, it's not like we're even though we're like the playoff card, but we're after the main card, which is Anthony Pettis. I don't know if you've seen him fight. He's gonna be fighting in the main event, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good card, man.
It's a good card.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of good fights.
All right. Is there a direction you're trying to go with this? Do you have like bigger aspirations with the fighting? Do you see it opening up other doors?
Yeah, absolutely. It would open many doors, not only for me but also for my team. I'm just. Right now, I'm focused on the moment, but definitely, it's gonna give me a lot of opportunities in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see anything like other than fighting coming from this? Maybe.
I'm definitely gonna invest some money. I'm not gonna be broke.
Okay, what type of investments you into? Crypto and shit.
No, not crypto.
You don't do crypto?
I don't know. Crypto's kind of weird sometimes. Like I got into that Shiba Inu or whatever.
The Shiba Inu,
yeah. Yeah, when that shit skyrocketed, and I'm like, yo,
about to be a millionaire.
Boom. That shit went down. Oh shit! I fucked yeah. As soon as I got him, bro, I was like, I'm gonna invest in this shit.
I made a couple dollars with Doge.
I
made some money. Not a lot, but I made some money. It was pretty cool. I invest now heavily in stocks.
If you're in stocks,
I like stocks.
Yeah. But if you get lucky, yeah, you're gonna get some money.
Yeah.
But you gotta that luck.
Yeah.
Needs to be.
It takes research. I'm starting to get into investing now, and it's like it takes a lot of research. But if you do stocks, which to me is a little bit more safe, because you actually have information on the companies and stuff like that you're investing in. So you can actually dive into it, see who the CEO is, look at his history. You can Google these people and it tells you the whole fucking...
Then you can have a track record.
Yeah, you can see pretty much what it is.
But mainly if I were to invest, what I really want to do is open a camp, MMA camp.
Okay.
More like a sports institution type shit, you know.
That'll probably increase the awareness over there too.
Exactly.
You said there's not too much of it over there?
There is.
It's starting to get bigger?
Yeah, it is and it's not. The problem is that I feel like down there everybody's just stuck to their ways. You know, they don't want to evolve, and they're like, yeah, this is how we do things.
They rather shoot.
Yeah, this is how
because they crazy up that motherfucker.
Yeah, they do rather shoot.
I be seeing videos out there in Puerto Rico. They just be wilding.
No, Puerto Rico's a jungle, but I love it.
Yeah.
I'm not used to the life out here still.
Yeah. It's different, bro. We were just having that conversation on camera. I'm saying, like, the fact that you grew up in Puerto Rico, it definitely hardens you a different way. Like, there's hard from over here, and then there's hard from over there. It's just two different types of gangsters.
Yeah.
They both do street shit, but, you know, there's real cats everywhere. And I know for a fact, there's real cats in Puerto Rico. And if you watch anything that goes viral on the internet, the WhatsApp videos and shit like that be circulating,
I know,
where they just be pulling up to places, fucking AKs popping out of these little Toyotas and just spraying everything.
And that's why I feel I'm not justifying that, but I feel like that's part of why the culture is calmer as opposed to here.
Yeah.
You don't have that. I'm not, you know, like, it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like,
there's a little more out of control.
There's no consequences.
Yeah.
When I went
over there, I went to La Perla.
Oh, yeah.
And that place is it's rough. And I think the scariest part of that shit is that there's only like one way in, one way out.
Yeah.
So if you get caught down there, good luck, bro.
There's an area where there's, you know, it's split. Like, you have an area with tourists and you have the other area where, you know, you can go through, but you can't record, you can't take pictures.
They're very, the people over there is pretty strict.
Yeah. You can't take pictures, you can't record, you can't do shit. Like, they recently killed somebody with that shit.
Yeah.
Like, last year, they just...
I heard they killed somebody with a TV.
They'll kill you
with a TV.
Bro, like, and back in the day when I was a kid, they used to throw people in the sea and let the sharks eat them. They used to tie a block when they kill you, throw you in the sea, and the sharks would eat you, nobody would find you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Where I grew up at, people were...
That's the other side of the island.
Yeah. Like, in the, like, this place called Puerto, it's like this little square, right? And everybody's doing something, some type of hustling.
Yeah.
And there... You don't really hear the gunshots. You just disappear, and everybody says you moved to the States.
You moved to the States.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only way.
He went to New York.
I'm New York. Yeah, that's it, bro. And you already know what's up. You already know what's up.
That's funny as hell.
So, like, out there, you know, and the funny thing, they will announce this shit. Like, you know, he did this to me. Oh, I'm going to get him. And then they'll come up to you laughing, and he's like, yo, he moved to New York, and you already know what that means. You already know what that means.
Jesus Christ.
And that's the difference between the metro where they come up to you and shoot you versus people out here that they'll chop you up and feed you to the wild dogs or whatever.
That's a whole different type of
animal. Yeah, it's a whole different.
Yeah, so all that has molded you, man. All that has kind of gotten to the point where
absolutely
playing around up there, coming over here, seeing it. You trained harder over here, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a big testament to your team, man. So shout out to your team.
Shout out to Dante Rivera, BJJ. Shout out to Lionheart MMA. Best team out there.
Shout out to them. Salute to them for sure. So I want to wrap this up now. Where can we find you? Do you have like social media and stuff like that?
You can search me up on Elvis, Cutthroat, Lebron.
Okay.
And Instagram.
Okay.
And also Elvis, Lebron, and Facebook.
Okay. I did do some research. I was hitting up your cousin the other day. We were talking via Messenger, and we were going back and forth with some YouTube videos, so I'm going to cut up some clips and stuff like that. I was definitely searching you up the other day. I hit you up. And I found some stuff, so I'm actually excited about that. So I'm going to cut some of that up, make sure I put it in the intro. I'm going to make sure I tag all your social media stuff on there. And I just want to wish you good luck on your fight, man.
Thanks,
August 5th is right around the corner. You look focused right now. I got this bottle of Henny right here in your face, and you're not even looking at it.
Hell no, I can't, man.
No, so that's good. So you finished training camp today, and you're ready to go, right?
I'm ready to go, man. It's just, now we make way for
Let's get it, brother.
Word up, bro.
Congratulations on your pro debut.
Thank you.
And I have a feeling this video is going to age pretty well, bro.
Word up.
Heart of the City Podcast, episode number 4. Salud.
Yeah, salud.
Cutthroat, baby. Let's get it.
Cutthroat time.